Moment of truth time. Did we get everything? Let's turn in this bounty. Exploration King Vyse. You defeated everyone on the wanted list. Thanks to you, people can sail the skies freely and safely. It isn't much, but take this. Got 30,000 gold for defeating Lord Zivlin Bane. Alright, so if we look at the wanted list, rumor has it that Vyse defeated him on the new continent Soltis, but it is yet to be confirmed. Perhaps now nobody will ever know his true identity, now that he is gone for good. Are you sure he's gone for good? Talk about various things. No, this is the same stuff he says at like the beginning of the game. Alright. Now if I check my ranking, I am now Vyse the Bounty King. Oh, I think that means I missed a treasure somewhere. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go sail. I can check if I missed treasure somewhere, which if I did, then that means I will not be getting Vyse the Legend, which also means that I cannot get the 3 new features that they added to this game, which I would really like to be able to get. But if I missed a treasure somewhere, then there's just nothing I can really do about that. A lot of those treasures are now permanently locked out of being able to get them, and I have no idea where that treasure would be in the first place. So shy of restarting the entire game over again and playing all 40 or 50 hours back to this point again, there's not a lot I can do. So let's check. Let's check first, and we'll go from there. Okay. Talk to me, Grandpa. Not those guys. I want this guy. The giant Hamacho hermit guy. Okay. Treasure hunting skills. Your treasure hunting discovery rate up to now will be 97. Ooh, okay. Yeah. And I got quite a few fish. Yeah, I don't really care about the fish. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like I thought I really heavily explored everywhere, but it looks like there were a few treasures I missed. And they are unfortunately not in Soltis. I already got the only 3 treasures in all of Soltis. So I don't know where those other treasures I missed are. At this point in the game, I just have to assume that that we're just not getting them. We're just not getting them. So I guess I'll tell you guys what the 3 special features are. They will only be unlocked upon getting to Vyse the Legend. And after you have gotten Vyse the Legend, they also have more unlocks, more requirements as well. Which is 100% of discoveries, which you have to do to get Vyse the Legend anyway. 90% of treasure chests, which you have to have 100% of treasure chests to get Vyse the Legend anyway. You have to fight at least 12 non-story ship battles. Which, if you're going for Vyse the Sky King, you have to do that, but you don't necessarily have to do that for Vyse the Legend. You have to kill all 4 of the giant monsters. We already did that. Recruit all crew members. Already did that. I think that's also required for Vyse the Legend. Hand in all bounties. That is required. Finish the Angel of Death side quest, which includes collecting all moonfish. You have to kill at least 2,500 enemies, which we've definitely done that. And you have to have max swashbuckler ranking, which you won't be getting Vyse the Legend if you don't have that, so, kind of already had to do that. So, yeah, that's a thing. But, for doing all of that, you get the 3 secrets. or 3 legends. One of which is right... Well, it's right near Dangrel Island, actually. You know what? I can actually show you where this one is, so let me just pop over there real quick. Okay, so for a little bit of context here, we're in this little mountain area that separates off, well, Soltis now, but also Pirate Isle and Sailor Island. And if you come up to the high sky here, around this area or so, you'll find an extra discovery, discovery number 89, which doesn't show up in your log, and you cannot sell it, it's just an extra cool thing. And what you'll find is the Golden Hamachow, and future me can probably find that entry somewhere and throw it up on the screen. It's a bird-like, unknown creature shining in gold. They say that it is a hybrid between the Hamachow and an ancient animal, but details are still unknown. If you are lucky enough to see this rare bird, your wish will be fulfilled. And that's it. That's all it does. It's just there to see. Just as a cool, you did it. Now, the next one that you can get is the Skyfang, which is sold by the mysterious merchant, which we've seen already a couple of times around the game. This is the only thing that he will ever add to his inventory, is this Skyfang, which is Vyse's best weapon. It's really cool. I really would have liked to get it, but... Oh. Interesting. Actually, from what I'm reading here, I might be able to get that one. Oh, cool. Let me see if I can find the mystery merchant then, because according to what I'm seeing, you must complete the requirements for the following rankings: Charismatic, Extravagant, Exploration King, Sky Battle King, and Bounty King. So it's possible that you don't actually need to get Vyse the Legend to get this weapon. So I want to see if I can find the mystery merchant. I might actually not meet all of the requirements still, because I don't think I have the requirements for Sky Battle King. Okay, so he's not here, but he might be in Maramba for Sky Battle King, and maybe not for Battle Lord either. I should have it for Vyse the Extravagant, though. But let me go see if I can find this mystery merchant real quick, and we'll see from there. Cool, so here's the mystery merchant. Let's see... Oh, that's not what I'm looking for, Vyse. Let's see if he will sell this item to me. I don't think he will. Okay, yeah, he's not selling it to me. I'm still... Some sources are saying you don't have to have Vyse the Legend, you just have to have met the requirements for everything else up to it, and some are saying that you do have to have Vyse the Legend. I think you do need to have Vyse the Legend, because this is a Legends exclusive item, and all of the other Legends, all of the rest of these 3 Legends exclusive things require that you have Vyse the Legend, so it would make sense that it would require Vyse the Legend, but I wanted to check, I wanted to see. And the last thing that we could do if we had Vyse the Legend, which unfortunately we're not going to be able to get, is we can refight a boss. We basically get a new bounty. So once you reach Vyse the Legend, you can return to Crescent Island and choose to fight a special boss. Or a special air pirate, I should say. Who I don't think will be here. He shouldn't be. But I'll fly over there and check real quick first before I go any further on this, because I'm almost there anyway. Let's just... well, no, I don't want to get into an encounter on the way there. And make things take even longer. Where is my island? There's my island. Okay, yeah, so if you had reached Legend rank, I'm pretty sure there's a ship over here. You could come over here, and it would give you the option of fighting that ship. And upon that ship is Vigoro, who has now sailed around the world in the short time that you've been... since the short time that you fought him earlier on Dangrel Island, and has become a black pirate and wants to fight you. I don't know if you can fight him multiple times, but yeah, you can just fight him again. I don't remember if he drops anything cool. I don't think he does. I think he's just an additional optional boss. Which, you know, there you go. We get another optional boss. So the 3 things you get for being Vyse the Legend is you find an optional... you get Vyse's actual best weapon, which is even better than the Vorlich Blade, which is already insane, and is completely unnecessary to have the Skyfang, if you already have the Vorlich Blade. But it's there, and it's better, and it looks a lot like one of the weapons from Phantasy Star Online, which was also made by the same company that made this game. Or, well, it was also on the Dreamcast, I should say. I don't know if it was made by the same company, but it was also a Dreamcast game, so kind of makes sense. Just a little nod there, a little nod. You get an extra discovery, and you get an extra bounty fight. The extra discovery and extra bounty fight do not actually count as a discovery and a bounty. You can't turn them in or anything. You don't get anything for doing it. It's just there for fun. But yeah, there you go. That's what we would have been able to do if I had found all the treasures. But I did not. But that's okay. Now I just need to go back through Soltis again. Get back to where we were when we were fighting... what's-his-face, Lord Bane, and finish this game. There's very little left to it. We do have to stop Ramirez. And there is a Gigas, i.e. Zelos. So probably going to have to do something with that based on the way the rest of this game has gone. But we'll get there. Okay, here we are. The Depths of Soltis. So this is that little run up that we did the first time we came through here, but now it's all powered. So we know where this is leading. It's leading us to Zelos' chamber, which is where we will have Ramirez most likely. I have not seen a save point. There are no save points. I didn't think so. But here we go. This is it. Oh, nope, I just saw a save point right there. Hang on. I've done a lot of things I would like to save. While getting here, I did get a silver arm for Drachma. I also got several Serpent Strikes, which is what Enrique already has equipped. So I guess he already has his best weapon. I'm guessing the silver arm is just slightly better for Drachma. Just like how the marksman gun was slightly better for Gilder. I never did get another Cupel ring, though. Really would have liked to get that. Oh well. There's Zelos. We made it. And there's Ramirez. Why did you do it? Why did you kill him? Because he was a bad guy destroying countless people. Why do you care so much about this guy? It's okay. It's over. Come with us. I really don't get your infatuation with Lord Galcian. I just don't. Like, he screams bad guy the entire time you're... Every time you speak to him, he just screams bad guy. You murdered him. Yeah, and he murdered countless innocent lives. You will pay. No, not just you. The whole world will pay. The rains will wash away all of you, I swear it. Is what Lord Galcian would have wanted. No, I don't think it is. You have sealed the fate of this world by killing the only man who could have saved it, and now you will die. I really don't get Ramirez. I just don't. I feel like they wanted a super edgy villain for this game, but nothing of his backstory backs up who he is now. Which Fina literally talks about that, and the fact that she's just like, I don't understand how Ramirez ever could have wound up this way. But you know, it's an odd choice. It is an odd choice for how they ended up doing it, but whatever.
May righteousness be our shield.
We're just going to do what we normally do here. We have our two shielders, we have Fina buffing, and we have Vyse attacking. I'm fairly certain Ramirez uses quite a bit of silver magic, and he has some really powerful special moves. I don't actually know between him and Lord Bane who can do straight up more damage. Oh yeah, he's just gonna do Drill Nose. That's fine. Waste your time. Waste your time with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Alright, so let's get a regular attack in. We want to Delta Shield. I want to get that Lunar Blessing up. And we're gonna put on the Justice Shield. I don't know if he has the capacity to remove my buffs. So far, the past two bosses I fought have. So, we'll find out. We'll find out. Alright, what is he gonna do here? He's gonna get hit. Silver Tundra. He's channeling purple magic through the silver moon? Oh, is it just a single target? Interesting. Oh. Okay. Does that hurt? But is that all it does? Is it just a powerful single target? Yeah, that's all it does. Okay, cool. Sure, fine. Now, if I was willing to allow him to use magic on me, I could buff everyone. Which is tempting. It's very tempting to just buff everyone, but I think it's going to be a lot smarter to take the slow and steady approach of using these Glyphs of Might instead. That's why the game gives them to you. By gives them to you, I mean gives you lots of places where you can buy them. Including your base. You can buy them from Alchemist. Alright. Now we're doing some better damage. He's gonna get his regular attack in. Destruction. Okay. He has no neck. He really likes ice. He really likes cold. Which is weird because that's like purple, not silver. Unless you count that to be like nothingness. Okay, yeah, so he will get rid of my buffs. I thought he probably would. But, you know, wanted to, just in case he didn't, I wanted to have them up. Alright, so I'm not going to worry too much about buffs. I will put this back on just to keep up the healing. Like, regen is very, very nice to have. If I didn't have to worry about him using magic, I would probably prioritize Incremus instead of regen, but whatever. Just because Incremus allows me to do 25% more damage and take 25% less. Oh, he can also do Lunar Blessing.
Give me your blessings.
Does his Lunar Blessing do the same thing that Venus does? Or is his better? His might be better, but only single target. I don't know. Yeah, his Lunar Blessing... Alright. How much does his heal, though? 600. So, interesting in the animation there. His Lunar... Fina, when she uses Lunar Blessing, blesses the entire land. When he does it, he blesses only himself. He concentrates all of it onto his own person. So it's just an interesting little feature there. But we can go ahead and get rid of that. And we can do quite a bit more damage to him. But even with that regen on, he still does not heal the same amount. He still does not heal up all the damage that I deal to him with a regular attack from Vyse. And now he will no longer have it. So if he wants to just waste his turns putting that up and not hurting me, I'm fine with that.
There's a light.
Okay. He's getting crazy.
Darkness. Sword of the Dark Moon.
We're getting very silver here. Okay. I mean, that hurt, but it wasn't too bad. To be fair, all of his attacks would be hurting way more if I did not have Enrique doing that Justice Shield. Alright, well, let's just hit him again. We'll Delta Shield. I'm very tempted to use a Glyph of Might, which I think I will. Let's put a Glyph of Might on Vyse, and we'll Justice Shield again. Probably should heal up Enrique. He's starting to get a little low. But depending on what Edgelord here does, Enrique might just heal that back up. Yeah, if he's gonna waste his turn using things like Eternum, then we're good. Although that does really solidify that I need to keep using Delta Shield, because Eternum would have just one-shot me. That's literally what it does. Okay. Now we can do the real damage. So we'll put up that Delta Shield. I'm actually gonna have you focus. And you can Justice Shield. Probably should have healed Enrique instead of focusing, but whatever. Alright, Delta Shield up. Focus up. And sweet, we're getting this off before he removes my buffs. Oh, there's the damage. That buffed damage, though. Drillnose will do nothing to me. Love it. Absolutely love it. Alright. Delta Shield. Go ahead and focus again. And Justice Shield. There we go. And there's my second shield. Alright. Get a little bit more SP. And do some good damage. Yeah, buddy. Alright, he's going to use his Silver Eclipse again. Fortunately, I can't skip enemy animations. I can only skip my own. But that's okay. Gives me a chance to drink some water. Stay hydrated, folks. Alright. So this'll hurt a little bit, but it shouldn't be too bad. I probably should have Fina heal on her next turn. Just use a Saccharine Crystal on everyone. But we can do that. Oh, if I Pirate Wrath, I won't have quite enough to keep everybody healed up. Okay, tell you what, I'm just going to use a regular attack. We'll Delta Shield. Go ahead and use a Sacrum Crystal, and Justice Shield. Enrique is the one who needs the HP the most, or needs the healing the most, I should say. But everyone could use a little bit here. Alright, get some healing going, and we've almost got this guy taken down. I wonder if he'll put that regen back on him. Nope, he's going to get rid of all my buffs. So I'm not going to do as much damage. He still doesn't have a neck. But that's okay. This does also mean I will no longer have regen. But again, That's okay. I honestly don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. Like, this does mean that this attack is going to do 5,000 instead of 7,500, and that's pretty disappointing. But overall, I think it's going to be fine. And we'll put up a Justice Shield again. Actually, if I hadn't Justice Shielded and I had just had Enrique use his Royal Blade instead, it probably would have finished this guy off. Because I don't know if Vyse's attack will actually finish this guy off. But I wasn't sure if my party was going to go first or not. Yeah, not quite. If Enrique had attacked instead, it would have finished him. Oh well. He's just going to drill nose. I'm fairly certain literally anyone can finish him now, so whoever can attack him first gets the honor of it. Yep, there we go. Man, having Enrique in your party makes these fights way easier. And I will also say that Lord Civil and Bane did way more damage with his attacks. But he's also an optional fight, as opposed to this guy who's not. So, guess it kind of equals out. How could you? I don't know. You're trying to destroy the world. It's too late, Fina. There's no going back now. Yeah, you actually don't have anyone to go back to. Ramirez literally has no one to go back to. He destroyed Valua, who he was previously working for. The Silver Elders are all dead, who he previously lived with. The only person he still has left is Fina, who he's already decided to kill because she's standing in his way of his goal. So, he really has nothing left to lose in this world. Have you forgotten? Zelos' power does not stop with the moons. Zelos is almighty. And only Sylvites can control it. To control Zelos, I shall forfeit my life. The Ramirez you knew is already dead, Fina. Zelos, I sacrifice my life for you. Awaken, I command you. Is he gonna get glomped? I think he's gonna get glomped. Yep, just get sucked up. It's changing. It absorbed a human being, and now it's learned how to turn into one. We have to retreat. If we stay here, we'll all be crushed. Oh, it's doing a lot more than just transforming. Okay. It is absorbing Soltis. Oh, we got back to the ship quick! Hey, buddy. The all-seeing eye is here for you. AKA the Death Star. Actually, yeah, if you look at it, it even has kind of like some of the ports from the Death Star. How do you expect us to beat that thing? I don't know, the same way we've beaten all the rest of the Gigas? It's not finished taking shape. Once it does, it'll be invincible. But if we attack it while it's still forming, it doesn't seem to be actively taking shape. Alright everyone, battle stations. We will defeat Zelos here and now.